Good morning, and welcome to this week's edition of Market Watch Monday. New listings across our 10 cities and towns this week totaled 37, 8 of which could be found in Attleboro. Of the 8 homes sold in Attleboro, 7 were over asking with a high of $45,000. The 1 home sold in Berkley this week went for under asking price. Dighton saw 1 new listing this week, as well as 2 sales. Of the 2 sales, 1 was over asking, 1 was at asking. The over asking price commanded $41,000 over list. The only home sold in Norton this week went for a whopping $97,000 over asking price. And that wasn't the highest number. Wait till you hear Seekonk. In Raynham, we saw 1 of the 8 price changes across our 10 cities and towns, and of the 2 homes sold, both were above asking price. In Rehoboth, we saw 4 homes sold this week, the highest price over asking being $50,000. 2 of the 4 homes sold were above asking, 1 at asking, and 1 under asking. Remember I mentioned Seekonk and that above asking price? Whopping $150,000. But buyers take heart. This was also a new construction property, which is not uncommon. Lots of times there are still some customization options and new owners opt to purchase some extra things. So $150,000 over asking, and that was at a new construction price of $975,000. In Somerset this week, we saw 5 new listings. That's the second week in a row for 5 new listings in a smaller town. That's a great number. Of the 4 homes sold, all 4 were over asking, with a maximum of $25,000 paid over asking price. In the small town of Swansea this week, of the 5 homes sold, 4 were over asking and 1 was at asking price. Maximum paid over asking was $32,000. And last but not least, in the city of Taunton, we saw 12 new listings. Of the 6 homes sold, 3 were above asking, 2 were at asking, and 1 was below asking price. Maximum paid above asking in the city of Taunton was $73,000. And thanks for joining me for this week's highlights. I will leave you with single-family home listings available as of today. Again, to wrap up, we had 37 new listings across 10 cities and towns, total of 8 price reductions. That was 7 out of 10 cities and towns. Of the 35 homes sold on our area market this week, 26 of those were sold over asking. 9 out of 10 towns reported prices paid over asking price. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and otherwise I'll see you next week.